his back is obviously swayed back, and that's okay. He has a really long back, and I'm pretty sure he's had this for a long time, and it's a challenge to have that, to get those muscles really strong, and so that's just where he's at. You know, can't really do anything about that. But his back is really good, actually. So I was evaluating, and there really isn't that many issues. So the muscles are all the same kind of muscles as every other horse. We have the longissimus dorsi muscle that comes along here. We have the latissimus dorsi. We also have the iliocostal muscles. And then we have the intercostal muscles. And those are the muscles that go in between the ribs and aid with breathing. So if those are tight, just like ours, we can have a hard time breathing. So that's a lot of times where I get some of my muscle cramps, that'll cramp up in those intercostal muscles, and I'll be like, oh! And so breathing is hard. So when you do big breaths that can release, it's the same thing for them. So, and also just getting them to just working on those muscles and making sure that those are all healthy and happy. So I haven't found anything so far with him on that area. But yeah, so we're good. All healthy. No problems there. And I'm doing about medium pressure, and I just don't find anything in his back. In a lot of sway-backed horses, you'll have like really ouchy there, but it just makes me think that he's had it for a lot longer. And he's a little bit older, so. I'm gonna do this the psoas muscle right here. The psoas muscle helps connect the pelvis to the back and the spine. And again, if his back was bad, this would be really inflamed and reactive, and it's not. So now I'm going to do the iliopsoas, and I'm getting a teeny bit of fasciculation in there, but again, not too reactive, which is good. Good boy. The other part that I worked on with the massage gun, where he got really into it, was the glutes. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm guessing we're going to get some kind of reactions, which will be good because I like reactions. And so I'm just going to start out with that superficial gluteal. And working on the gluteals a lot of times helps relieve the back. If there is any tension in the back, it's going to release, which is awesome. So I'm feeling a little bit, I'm seeing a little bit in his back as I work on it. And he likes that deeper tissue work, so I'm putting in a decent amount of pressure. And when I do that, the most pressure comes from your whole body leaning into it. It's not just your hands or your shoulders or anything like that. You're using your abs, you're using your legs, the strength, the core, all that kind of stuff working to put pressure into a spot. See if he releases with that one. Oh, did you do all your releases earlier? That's okay. So now I'm going to go to just another spot in the gluteal region, because we have that superficial, medial, and the deep gluteal. Oh, we're finding it. So this is that medial gluteal, and it's closer to the spine, and so he likes that. Told ya, you're gonna get something there. Yeah, good boy. You're just such a good boy. Does that feel good? I'm doing this, there is fasciculation going on in his back, which is that waving of the muscle. It's a release of the muscle in the back, which I didn't really find anything, but I'm finding it in the hind end, which is what I said earlier. Nice releases. Those are all super good. Licking and chewing. Then I'm going to go to the hamstring muscles, which are the semimembranosus muscle. That is the one closest to the tail. And I'm just going to allow his body to rock him back and forth. He's very relaxed. He's happy with this work. Oh, that was a good sigh. Love all those releases I'm getting. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, nice and soft in the back here where the gracilis muscle is. And the sartorius, which is that flatter muscle going up closer to his sheath. Feel real decent, real good. And then we also have that semitendinosus right here. So let's see if we get any kind of releases from this area. It is a teeny bit tight, but not too bad. And there's a lot of back movement going on, which is really exciting to see. I like that. When I was rubbing his belly earlier, he really didn't have that much lift. And we're getting some nice releases now. So I'm excited about that. Good job, buddy. Good job. Oh, you like that little spot right there? Mm-hmm. Release today. So we also have our biceps femoris that comes down here, our tensor fasciae latae, that's like here. It's a wider, flatter muscle, and it's a lot of fascia too. And that tensor fasciae latae is a stabilizer muscle for the knee. So that's that stifle area. Or our knee is the horse's stifle. And again, I like to check and make sure there's no issues with blood flow and the tendons and ligaments surrounding the knee, because that's important. Oh, good. So good. We also have our quad muscles. Whoop. There's a fly. Good boy. And as I'm working on these quad muscles, I'm seeing a lot of movement in his back. So that's all really good, releasing his back. And I didn't even know that he needed it, you know? So that's so good. Good boy. Super. Ellie, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah.
As a wrap-up, this is Mel Hitchcock with Mel's Equestrian Services. I love to help you and your horse succeed through equine massage, professional body clipping, and dressage training. You can find me on my website at melsequestrianservices.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Mel's Equestrian Services. I hope you take a look and have a wonderful day.